Hey, what's up? Chris Hughes here, and in this video we're going to talk about the differences between Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and how you can actually use each of them to grow your business. Okay, so if you're not familiar with me, my name is Chris Hughes, so welcome to my YouTube channel here. What I'd like to do is basically educate people about building up their audience online so that way they can monetize it and grow a business. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And for me personally, I love starting people off on Facebook because it's one of the easiest networks to get super specific about an audience that you're building. And if you're wondering why I'm qualified for actually teaching this, I have 9.3 million typically US-based fans across all of the different fan pages that I built up. And I've been doing this for I don't know, since 2012 full time. So I have a lot of experience with this stuff. So I'm hoping to, share some of my insights and knowledge with you, so that way you can take it and apply it and grow your business using these free videos and, getting the most out of this. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with what Facebook is, what Instagram is, and what YouTube is. Just a, general outline. So we're going to have Facebook. We're gonna have Instagram, we're gonna have YouTube. Now, right now you're probably watching this on YouTube because you might have searched for something like, what is the difference between Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? And what YouTube is it's a search engine. Search engine. So it's kind of like Google. And YouTube is actually owned by Google. You might not have known that. You might have known that. I don't know what you know at this point, to be honest with you. So YouTube is a search engine. It's a place that people go when they have problems or they have questions, right? So what you're going to do here is you're going to create content that answers questions. Answer questions. I'll put Q&A. You know what questions and answers, just so you're aware that we're on the same page here. But basically, YouTube is a place that people will go with a question, and then you, or me in this particular case, will answer the question that somebody has and educate a prospect or a potential customer about the product that you have. So this could be pretty much anything, right? How to play the guitar. You can type that into YouTube, and there's probably tens of thousands of videos with people teaching how to play the guitar. I have videos that teach people how to juggle, and I lead people from that over to a video course and a book that I've written about that subject. So YouTube is a search engine. It's a really good place, in my opinion, to build stuff for the long term. So this is like long term. And typically the stuff that you're going to see on YouTube is going to be a little bit higher quality. It's going to be things that can kind of last a longer time. And long term is basically just evergreen is another term. Okay, so the evergreen stuff in its simplest form, it's just questions that people are going to ask for, months, years, decades to come. Basic stuff such as, how to lose weight or how to fit in a wedding dress, things like that, things that are going to be, relevant for years to come. There's other things that happen on YouTube which are more like trend based. So there's certain things like political things can spike on YouTube just like they do on Google, and they'll last a very short time. So what I want you to do is I want you to kind of think about creating content that's on YouTube that's going to be long term, things that are going to last pretty much forever. So creating content that is educational, entertaining, stuff that people will be looking for a couple of years from now, rather than just like mindlessly scrolling something, right? People are going to YouTube to get an answer. So if you're, like another example, if you're a plumber, what you can do is you can create basic videos teaching people how to do home plumbing type stuff, like fixing water leaks, stuff like that. And then telling people inside the video, if you need help with this, like call us. And that's a way to use this network to get business immediately. If you're working with like a network marketing company, I know a lot of people are, you could create videos based around, general health and wellness, things that are like basic practices that aren't going to change over the years. Like doing cardio can be a good thing. Here's how to walk more. Here's how to incorporate walking into your day. Here's how to drink more water every day, stuff like that. And then these are things that are going to be able to last forever. It's not going to be like, oh, product X is released, you should go buy it, because that's very short-term content. So it's enough about YouTube. Let's go into Facebook now. And Facebook's the one that I love starting with, because you can pay Facebook to get in front of an audience. And in its simplest form, like you can set up a fan page, which is what I recommend everyone does, is set up a fan page for your business or your brand. And you're gonna pay Facebook for likes. And pay for likes. Oops. Okay, so paying for likes means that you'll find people who are interested in a certain subject matter. So we'll go back to an example of someone who runs a network marketing business. So let's say you sell that supplement. So instead of creating a fan page around product Y or product X and just having a fan page specifically for that, you could have Chris's health tips, and I'm Chris, so or you could have like your name's fitness journey or something like that, something that kind of gets people involved. Another thing that I really like doing on Facebook is building up pages that are around a certain interest. I have a fan page on Facebook called Survivalist Tips, and what that is it's a fan page for people who are survivalists, preppers, homesteaders, off-grid living, that kind of stuff. So I've given them a place to go and hang out and learn more about stuff that they're interested in. So that's something you can also do. And what I do is I build up, I pay Facebook for likes to build up the audience. And I do have a full course that teaches, the strategy that I use behind that. I'll link that up down below. But what you do is you build up an audience here on Facebook, and then you can take them to the other networks, right? But what Facebook is it's kind of just like a community. It's not so much of a search engine that people go to in response to looking for a specific problem to be solved. It's usually people who, in between work or after work, before work, just bored, looking for some kind of entertainment. So Facebook is more entertainment based for short-term stuff. So you can leverage it properly to grow an audience if you're providing like entertainment stuff. Something that if someone's on their computer, they're scrolling through, and you give them something that's entertaining, like something that'll kind of reel them in to get them to start watching your content. But it's not a place people go for looking for answers, right? So that's the kind of mindset you want to have when it comes to creating an audience over on Facebook. You want it to be like entertaining based, and then you can do all of the back end stuff, which involves more ad campaigns and retargeting and stuff that you might not be aware of at this point. Instagram, strictly visual, right? So what Instagram is, in its simplest form, is it's a way for people to just kind of like aimlessly browse and look at people's pictures. So how do you use that to grow an audience? Well, you need to understand hashtags, you need to understand pictures that people like. And I don't want to get into like strategies for all of these, because I would be talking for like 4,000 days. It's too much, but it's a visual platform, a place for people to go and like appreciate artwork and stuff. So what you can do on Instagram is I do recommend figuring out a schedule to post every single day on that network at a certain time, so that way people know about you doing stuff. And you can do they do have like the stories feature now, so I do recommend taking advantage of that if you aren't. And stories are just a way for you to kind of like share the behind the scenes of what you're doing throughout the day. And individual posts are used to kind of provide entertainment or a look into your life for other people. And then you use hashtags in order to kind of get featured and stuff like that. Like I said, this isn't specifically how to use Instagram to grow your business, so it's just an overall outline. So Facebook and Instagram both are very photo based and video based, and kind of more entertainment based. So it's more so people are just bored and they're looking for something to do. Whereas YouTube, on the other hand, is someone is looking for something. So keep this kind of stuff in mind when you're creating all of your videos, when you're creating all of your content, because what you can do, and what I do recommend doing, is starting off over on Facebook and creating live videos. Every single day. I have a 21-day video challenge that talks about how to do this. And what you'll do is you'll come up with content, stuff that people are searching for, which can be used over on YouTube. What you'll do is you'll start off, you'll create a video over here on Facebook, on your fan page. You know, you'll have your phone, you'll be holding it, you'll be talking, you'll be educating, you'll be entertaining. And what you can do is you can download that, and then you can upload it over onto YouTube. So that way you can do something once, download it, and then upload it over on YouTube. You will want to do a little bit of like editing and stuff like that just to make it flow a little bit better, because when you're doing live videos, you're gonna say and like and have like brain farts and stuff, right? So these things are gonna happen. You do the same thing over on Instagram now. They do have a live feature, so that way you can create content live. People can come in and they can hang out with you. So these two, we'll get rid of this line here. These two are both entertainment. And then this is more so education. So I hope that this helps. I hope this is like a valuable thing for you. And if you have questions or anything, let me know down below in the comments. That's what it's for. If you ask me questions, I can create videos specifically about each of these particular things, so that way I can help you a little bit more and move you closer towards your dream of, you know, whatever happens to be. For me, it's always build an audience, monetize the audience, and use the money to, you know, build your dream life. But that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this video, like you got some kind of value out of it, you liked me, you liked seeing me in front of you, click like and click subscribe down below. It's down there somewhere. And if there's a little bell icon, look at that. If you can click that, you'll get notified when I upload new videos over here on YouTube. So thank you so much for your time. Consider subscribing, like I mentioned, like it, and if you have questions, comment down below so that way I can create more videos to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.